Moodybagz, I see you in the building. Salute, 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 King. How you feeling today?
Um, I'm alright, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maintaining. That's all.
Copy, copy. Let me get to some of these comments, and then you gonna let them know, people who you are, what you bring to the table and stuff like that. We gonna get to the interview. Um, Let me just read some of these comments. Salute a couple of people. John, I see you in the building. Lori, I see you in the building. Banks, Mr. Carter, Big Happy on it. Green Eyes, that's my twin. Bronx Legend, Puerto Rican Mafia, Indian Bear, Michael, Darling, Normal Dan, I see you in the building. I see, yeah. So a couple of people already know you from my chat.
Yeah, I see.
So, yeah. And it says, "Oh snap! I seen this dude knock a couple of people out on YouTube. That's crazy. Small world." So is that true? Like, are you on YouTube? I mean, I seen a couple of people, but that that's you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's me, bro.
Got you, got you. I got you on that. All right. So Lori said, "I respect you deleted the video of you swearing to your daughter. I respect you for that. Let's make YouTube great again and keep the content up." Yeah, that's what it's about. You understand? Like, it's the animal. When he put his daughter in the situation and he swear, that's why he hooked gyms. You feel me? Because sometimes we put ourselves in the situation just by bringing it up. Because if somebody lying or something like that, we're gonna take it like they talking about our daughter. But anyway, here we go. Moodybagz, I see you. Okay. Oh snap. Moody. Wow. Salute. Oh wow. Look, Mr. Carter. No.
Yeah, that green sentence, yo, bro. Your mic is a little choppy. Yo, bro. Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, you could have stood there. You could have stood there, moved. You could have stood there. You could stay there. I had to get the technical difficulties correct and stuff like that. So let's get to this interview, y'all. Yep. I see the comments and everything. Yeah, Moodybagz, you can hit the link. I'm in the building. Make sure when you go to StreamYard, Moodybagz, make sure you don't got the YouTube link open. You understand? When you click that link, keep that link open. But the YouTube, double tap your phone and then X out the YouTube. So you could be only on one platform. But yeah, Moodybagz, that's an individual in Liberty that I came across. He's a fighter. All his life he had to fight. He felt like he was Mike. All his life he had to fight. He felt like he was Mike. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it is. He's coming, y'all. He's coming. And that's what it is, y'all. All his life he had to fight. Feel like he was Mike, man. Gotcha. He in the building. So I don't know if you had another app open. You gotta exit the YouTube app and
All right,
keep the stream up.
let me
You
do that
got it?
right. All right, let me just close out everything.
Yeah. Close out the YouTube and keep the one that you on.
All right.
Alright, so we good. Alright, so I appreciate you letting me interview you and stuff like that. One question. You know, where did you get the name Moodybagz? I know you're a fighter, you box and stuff like that. But where did you get the name Moodybagz from?
Shit, man. I was in 2020. I was I went to a psych ward or whatever in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? I had a little breakdown, shit like that. My pops told me to check into a hospital and shit. So I checked into a hospital in Connecticut, and we had like art class and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So immediately I already knew what this was about. So I said, you know what? I knew they was gonna tell us to create something. So I'm like, I created, what I'm saying, Moody in my head. I said I want to create this character to be the mascot of my emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I came up with Moody, and then like I was going by Bags the Rider. I said, you know what, I'm gonna call myself Moodybagz. You feel me? So yeah, that's how that came up.
So that I love how you broke that down. To me, to be honest, I thought it was like it was frustrating to get back at one point. Like the bag is like the money. You chase the bag and stuff. So I broke it down myself, and I said maybe it was the time where he was struggling to try to get a bag, but he still got it. So it was like a moody bag. You feel me?
Yeah, well, Bags, like from my father's side of the family, we all go by Bags. You feel me? He went by
Okay.
Money Bags. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
because of our last name. My last name is Bagley, so the abbreviation for that is Bags. You feel me? So I was going by Bags the Rider, but I switched it when I started doing this mental health shit. I said now it's Moody Bags. People call me Moody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So alright, so for Moody Banks, I see. How did you get into like fighting? Like, what age did you had your first fight? And was it street? Was it a street fight? Was it boxing? Was it like how did you get into the boxing thing? And what made you want to fight? Like what pushed you to want to fight?
Well, my first fight, my first fight was with my brother.
Oh wow,
Growing
wow.
up, I like my older brother. You feel me? Like
Let's talk about it.
I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Yonkers. I'm from Yonkers, New York. You feel me? So I
Oh,
grew up.
that's where Jada lived. Shout outs to Jada
Yeah.
Kids.
So I grew up in this hood called School Street. You feel me? So basically, you know what I'm saying? I was getting bullied. There was some bullies on the block. You know what I'm saying? Um, I grew up in School Street. We was always getting bullied. Me and my brother, but I was the only one fighting. I was the fighter. You know what I'm saying? I was the fighter. Um, so I grew up fighting and having to defend myself from getting bullied, picked on. Um, my household from seeing my parents argue built up a lot of anger and frustration and shit. You feel me? I was going to school fighting,
Got you.
doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Bringing
Yeah,
razors to school as a young teen. I mean, as a youth, as a toddler and shit. So it was in my blood. And then there was a time around like 2012 and shit like that. I was bugging online, social media, like just like yo, I want to fight somebody a first blood match and just calling people out. Let's fight. I just wanted to fight. Like that was my way of handling my emotions. That's how I turned to, what I'm saying, expressing myself. I ain't know no other way but fighting. And it was football at one point. I played football. I needed something physical to show my dominance. That I'm dominant over people. I don't care what you say, how intelligent you sound. If you dominant, like to me, being a man is being dominant. You know what I'm saying, and beating
absolutely.
people up. You feel me? and I feel like that was my warrior spirit inside of me. And long story short, one day my brother shared this page, a fight, underground fight club in 2017, and they did one event. He showed it to me. He was like, "Yo, sign up." So I signed up for Rumble in the Bronx, and the rest was history. Then you feel me?
Did you win? Did you win your first fight in Rumble in the Bronx?
No, I didn't win my first fight. I got tired. I got tired, and I couldn't go to the third round.
And
Yeah.
that's what it is. A lot of people think it's about fighting. Yeah, it work and all that, but it's really about the breathing. The first one to lose they breath in the fight loses the fight. The first,
No, yeah. So I went in there. So it's definitely a difference between a street fight and like when you're boxing, because a street fight, people's gonna break up the fight. You're not really doing 3 rounds, 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
was fighting like I haven't put on the gloves in so long. So I forgot how like I was just throwing like I was fighting like how I would fight with my knuckles. You know what I'm saying? And just
right. It's different. That's what I was gonna ask you. It's way different from well, fighting with the gloves, and I'm not talking about the impact of the punch. I'm talking about as a defender, as playing defense. Is it like the same thing?
what, playing defense.
Yeah, playing defense without the gloves and with the gloves.
Well, ain't nobody really when you fighting without the gloves, when you in a real fight, nobody's really playing defense. Everybody's just swinging for the
Offense.
knockout. They just swinging.
And
A street fight is no
it's not
defense.
good to always. Sometimes it's good to play defense. You let somebody get tired.
Yeah, but in a street fight, it's a different type of mentality. Like nobody's treating it like a real boxing match because it's really not no real boxing match. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely, absolutely. So Moodybagz, I wanna salute you because I seen one of your fights, and I don't know if you know the guy. You're gonna remember the fight once I tell you what happened in the fight. So you was fighting this guy, and and it was a lot of people around, and the lady said, she's gonna fuck the winner or whatever the case may be. So, and besides that, I don't know if you know Cassidy. Cassidy the hustler, Cassidy
Yeah.
the top gun. He got a security. He got a bodyguard. I don't know if he's his security and bodyguard anymore, but he was in one of the events while you was fighting the guy. The guy was in the back. It wasn't nothing to protect, you from hitting him. He was just in the crowd, and he was like this. He was like this. I don't know if you remember. He was in the crowd acting like y'all was gonna hit him, and he
Yeah.
was like that.
Yeah. I don't recall that.
Yeah, but that was Cassidy's bodyguard at one point,
Oh,
like that.
word.
Yeah, and he be in a lot of events. So when I see him at your event, I'm like, okay, this shit got to be like something, for real.
Yeah, it is celebrities and influencers. They pop out to those events. They definitely do.
So have you ever got paid like for fighting? Are you going overseas? Like, what type of belt do you have?
I so April of 2020. A Fight Club knuckle up. You know what I'm saying? They was giving out belts. I was like one of the first ones to get a belt, whatever, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me see.
And yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So you the champ right now, basically.
Man, I tell you this, I'm the true champ, but there's other champs because the dude who runs the Fight Club, he's giving out belts, so he's just like giving out belts to whoever wins. So it's I don't know, it's hard to call it, man. But I tell you this though, do I get paid? You get paid if you sell tickets. Now certain platforms they would pay you. It only makes so I've been in this for a long time. Like coming in, fighters always ask, "Yo, do you get paid? Will I get paid?" Now, if you don't have a household name and you just coming in for the first time thinking you're gonna get paid, like why should somebody pay you if you come in and you might not even finish the fight? Like me, I could have been like, "Yo, I want to get paid," but look, I didn't even go 3 rounds. Like, how am I gonna get paid? You gotta have a household name. You know what I'm saying?
It's
You
like the
gotta like,
battle rap. My bad to cut you off. It's like the battle rap community. You know, a lot of people once they get paid before the battle, they're not really bringing 3 rounds.
yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
You so
So
yeah, go ahead, my brother.
you gotta be a household name. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this shit since 2017. A lot of my fights end up in knockdowns, knockouts, and I always perform and I give. I'm like a fan favorite in this joint, and I've done a lot for the culture, whether if I'm promoting, entertaining the people. You know what I'm saying? Um, so now I fought at Rough and Rowdy one time. I got paid. I got paid. Uh, and now I'm going to Texas January 27th. Someone flying me out, paying for my stay over there and stuff like that. And I'm fighting for the belt. We both putting our belt on the line. And, you know, I guess money will be involved in that. You know, when I get down there, we'll talk about all that stuff.
So
Feel
you
me?
going to Texas? You got to fight in Texas.
Yeah, correct.
Is it how is it gonna be this? How's it gonna be displayed? Like how can they watch it? Like what can they download or something
It's
like that?
gonna be it's gonna be on Instagram. Everything's on Instagram, and it's also gonna be on YouTube. Uh, the Fight Club is called BNFA. You know, they from Dallas, Texas. They from Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Uh, January 27th, and then that's January 20th. January 27th is in New York. We back in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? We back in the Bronx. That one is gonna be a lot of people there. We got Mighty Mouse coming out. We got my man Raw Cut, the one that I fought when I had we got him coming. We got
Mighty Mouse is he's the big
tattoos.
guy, right?
Yeah, with the tattoos.
Yeah,
He's
he
coming.
got all the tattoos copies.
We got little Cray Cray coming. He's fighting as well. You know, he's a big influencer with the boxing community too. Um, yeah, we got some dudes from I'm fighting some dude from Cleveland. He's coming. So that's gonna be a good ass event. That's gonna be a legendary night right there. For real. Yeah.
Well, you know, and I'm not. I know you can handle yourself. You fight. You know what is fighting. You understand? All your life you had to fight. You feel like Mike. But has there any been times where you in the ring and not that you're afraid of your opponent? Are you afraid, you know, of getting knocked out? Are you afraid of something happening, you know, going left or something like that? Or do you go to the ring confidently like I'm gonna win every match?
Like my first fight, I was scared because I was talking wild shit, and I'm like, and then I have a lot of haters, so I'm like, damn, if I lose and get knocked out. I said, man, listen,
It's over. It's over for the career.
yeah. So like, but I've been I've been knocked down in my second fight. I got knocked down in my second fight. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
wasn't nothing crazy. I got knocked down, and then I did like a rooftop fight. I got I did 2 fights in one night. My second fight, I was so tired. He caught me with a hook. Boom! I hit my head on the gate. I fell and hit
Damn.
my head on. Yeah, I hit my head on the gate. I woke up
It
with
happens.
concussion.
It happens. It happens.
Now, yeah, I caught a concussion. Um, and then one of my first fight with my man Garrett G Brooklyn, that was a rival fight. He caught me with a and it was like the first 30 seconds of the fight, he caught me with a crazy punch. I got like knocked out cold. But I got up and then like 20 seconds later I knocked him down. The whole building, man, that was like one of the most viral, most standout moment in my career. Like that whole building erupted. Ah man, that shit just wanna turn to an earthquake. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I got knocked down first. Like that shit was brutal, and I got back up and knocked him down. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that shit was
You
crazy.
got upset. You got upset. Like,
Nah, I didn't get upset. It was the fact that my son mom was there, my mother was there. So I said, nah,
wow.
I can't go out like that, bro. You feel me? Yeah, so
It's like you gotta win at that point.
yeah, so yeah. I to answer your question, I've got knocked down before. I didn't. I never. And I shared it, and it didn't bother me. Yeah, it didn't bother me. Now I go in there. I don't go into fights no more thinking I'm gonna get knocked down. I always go in there thinking I'm gonna knock somebody out. Like these next two fights, I know I'm gonna knock them out. I know I'm gonna knock them out. I know I'm gonna knock them out.
So you got to that point where now you confident. You like you want to fight. Cause I done seen you in the ring with people than you, taller than you. So I said you step in the ring confidently. Like you don't. I didn't see no fear. You understand? But sometimes we hide the fear.
That shit, man. I wouldn't even say it's fair, man. I just say it's like butterflies, feeling nervous or anxious. Like yo, let's get this over with. Like I'm ready. I'm tired of thinking about it. Sometimes you could confuse that with fear. Like, but I'm like, you know what? This shit ain't motherfucking fair. It's just like I'm ready to get this shit started. I'm just anxious right now. Like,
You know,
let's do it.
one thing somebody told me, if you put in your head like like you're gonna lose the fight, you already lost the fight.
Yeah, it's a lot of things you be thinking about. Like, man, how many people's gonna be talking shit? Like, yo, how many people's gonna be throwing it in your face? Like, you gotta prepare yourself for a lot, especially when you got people who don't like you that's waiting to see you fall, lose, get knocked out, and all types of shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
because they'll use that against you forever.
yeah, yeah.
So you got do you got like any videos of of one of your fights knocking somebody down?
All right, so I believe this is like my yeah, this is like the most recent fight that I did. My last fight was in November. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And this person who I fought, he was in the underground before me. He the one who started BX Fight Club when BX Fight Club was out. You know what I'm saying? And he was the champion BX Fight Club tournament champion winner. And then went to amateurs and won ringmaster twice, I believe. So yeah, I got one. I could turn this shit around, right?
um, I'm not sure.
All right. I mean, I don't know how to show it then.
Just place. Yeah, put it a little closer.
All right, cool.
Yeah, perfect. Now come a little closer. Oh shit! Got him out.
I got more coming. You can see it?
That's you?
Yeah.
Oh shit! God damn! Oh wow! Oh, oh shit! Oh my lord! You like a knockout king.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess
So
one of
that's
like
your is that your favorite thing to do? Knock niggas out?
I mean, it should be anybody that can knock people out. That should be everybody's favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? It's
All right? Let me ask you a better question. Do you ever feel bad for the opponent, like when he's down and he's in concussion? Do you ever feel any type of remorse?
nah. I honestly, the best way I can answer that is I don't be feeling. I don't really be feeling. I don't really. I was be like, he gonna get up. I know he ain't dead, so he be alright. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
a lot of people. I'm glad you said that. When somebody get hit in their head, you can hit somebody hard and really kill them.
I caught three concussions doing this shit.
That's what I'm
Three.
saying. It's a dangerous sport,
Yeah, the shit could fuck with your memory. You could do. Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't think about that. Like Mike Tyson didn't care about how hurt the other guy was. He wanted to win. You
I
understand?
mean, and I can't feel bad because like at the same time, that's like saying like you going in there, you beefing with somebody, and you going in there to do something, boom. you clip them, and now you in court showing some remorse. Like, why you showing remorse? That was the mission. Like
Right.
that's the whole point. Was to hurt him, knock him out. I'm saying it in my promo videos. I'm gonna knock you out. So when I knock you out, I'm not gonna feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I told you, I warned you. I
Yeah.
warned you.
So this is like we both trying to do the same thing to each other. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we just gotta respect it. You know. I don't
So,
no, we don't want each other to die, nah. But I'm gonna knock you out and get and you know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
We don't want to kill each other, but we want to hurt each other. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact. So let me ask you a question. Where you from?
I'm from Yonkers. I'm from Yonkers.
Oh yeah, yeah. You said that. So you Yonkers. Have you ever been to like the five boroughs and stuff like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I lived in the Bronx. I lived in the Queens.
Oh, you
Queens,
lived in
Queens,
Queens.
Queens is my favorite borough, man. I love Queens.
Okay, okay. So you familiar with Queens and all that?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. You know, with my baby mother. You know, in the shelters, Rockaway. You know, by the beach. I think Beach 54 or something like that. You know,
Yeah,
on the boardwalk. You know the
yeah, yeah.
boardwalk,
Rockaway Beach and shit. Yeah.
right? So I'm familiar with Queens as well. So where did you get the most love at?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I get a lot of love in the Bronx. Um, hell yeah, hell yeah.
You
What
got
like
any?
that?
You
That
got
was
any
with
kids?
that was
Okay,
with anything. Whether I was fighting, doing music, you know what I'm saying, or just it was always the Bronx. You know what I'm saying. My town didn't start showing me love until like later on. You feel me? Yeah.
because they see greatness in you, man. You got something good with you, man. I could feel it. So you got any kids or anything?
Yeah, I got one son.
God bless. God bless. Are you with the significant other?
Nah,
So how do you remain, humble and is that the reason you're fighting?
nah. I grew up a fighter. Like I said, I grew up a fighter. I've been doing this. I've been doing this since a toddler.
So when you fight, it doesn't you think about like your family gotta win for my son. Like it doesn't.
I
It's,
did. I want him to. I want him to come to my fight. Like he never came to one of my fights. I show him my fights. He doesn't really. My relationship with my son is. It ain't none. It ain't none. You feel me? And you know
yeah,
how that go. You know how that go. He's brainwashed under his mom's. You feel me? So
yeah. That's cause that's what it is. It's other parties involved that they got things going on that they ruin sometimes opportunities. Like you said, they never been to he never been to a fight and stuff like that. And I understand that, man. That'd be frustrating. So I see why, but as long as you have that relationship within self, God knows where your heart is at. So, but any message you want to give to somebody that's out there that's not in a relationship with their baby mother and dealing with like, you know, issues and stuff like that? Any motivation that you could give to them? Because I do the same thing on an everyday basis.
you
I'm a
say is there any type of motivation that I can give to people what we're dealing with children and a significant other?
yes.
Shit, man, I tell you this. I got a lot of see the thing is I never had no real hatred, no real dislike to my son's mom. So no matter don't like she could piss me off like during a moment. I could make all types of threats and say I'm gonna do this but I still got love for her and I still love her, genuine love her. Uh, I just and she put me through a lot. I got mad trauma, mad PTSD from the situation of not being with my son and just like missing out and just like I have dreams and the dreams that I have is with my son at a young age from when I last remember him to be. But my son is 12. He's bigger. But I don't have dreams of him being this size of age. I have dreams of him being this little toddler because that's from when I last remember him. So when I wake up from those dreams, that shit haunts me and bothers me. You feel what I'm saying? I done been like I done been in psych wards. I done been fucking suicidal over this shit. I've been homicidal over this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it just came to the point where like all I could do is just take it for what it is and just take it, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else I gotta do
Are
about it.
you, and not to get personal, are you able to see your child at times, or it's just like
My son don't want to see me unless he's with his mother. He doesn't see me one on one by himself. You know what I'm saying? And
I
so if
got
I'm
you.
not on good terms with his mom, I'm not seeing him.
But I salute you for your strength, and I did like I said the same thing. So you're not somebody that's just trying to be in your business and stuff. So
I'm a public figure, bro. My life is out there.
exactly, that's what, and that people, that's what it's we supposed to leave the message behind, because other people can see this that's dealing with the same type of situation, and they can have the courage to not commit suicide, have the courage, to not do what we did to survive, what we dealing with.
Yeah, trust me. I like after all the knowledge and wisdom I got, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Like still to this day, sometimes like, shit be crossing my mind because that's just my normal way of thinking. But I disregard it and I just know where that shit's coming from, stemming from. But I still feel those emotions, those thoughts still cross my mind and stuff, but I just look the other way. I ignore it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the best thing to do. Just stay focused and move on, move forward. You see, today, me doing it was me ignoring a couple of people that was talking bad about me. Like you said, you got haters, I got haters. If you ain't got haters, you're not doing something right.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I had to I was practicing on where like, you know what I'm saying? I would like, even on that app Bingo where I met you, right? Like
Right.
I will come across people that just talk shit. I just lit them because I'm like, I know I can talk shit back, but I'm like, I'm practicing and working on my responses, not to respond to everything, and just understand like why this person is doing. I understand why people's doing what they're doing, why they say what they say, whether it's hurt or they trying to uh please their audience and just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And but the most important thing, the message was more so for me on not responding and practicing. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever. As long as nobody's putting their hands on me, like I gotta like not take disrespect or what people say personal because I'm like I ain't never gonna see this person. You could disrespect me all you want. You're not putting your hands on me. That's one thing you can't do. You can do everything else, but one thing you're not gonna do is touch me. So
And that's what it is. Like, a lot of people just say, like, that's the best thing to do. Not every battle is meant to be fought. Once a nigga come to you, he come to your block or he come to wherever, and you could do every right. But like you said, not every battle is meant to be fought. You gotta know how to, because while you fighting that battle, you might be doing demonic shit just because at the time. You feel me? So you just gotta be righteous throughout the whole situation. So when it comes down to the battle, you already prepared for the battle mentally, physically, and spiritually because you was better than the next person. You didn't disrespect.
yeah, I tell you this though. Sometimes I can get out of my element where I forget and I can respond a certain type of way. Because we humans at the end of the day, so sometimes we gonna respond and just like, a nigga could know how to get under your skin. It just gotta what it is. It could be. It just gotta. It's always that one person that that'll trigger you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that could always be a person like my father or my son's mom. Like, those are like the only two people that can really trigger me for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Once
And
once I know how to,
it's usually the ones that you got love for.
yeah, and it's not only that because I got love for my mom, I got love for my brothers, but they don't trigger me. Like they don't like it. Just it's much more deeper than that. It just it's because when you have a lot of history, a lot of deep life history with somebody, it's a lot of anger, it's a lot of resentment, it's a lot of everything behind it. So when you're dealing with that person, a lot of those things come to play. A lot of those emotions come up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And,
because
and like a lot of those emotions come up with my son mom for what I've been through with her. So when I'm art, she know how to get to me because of the problems that I have with her. You know what I'm saying? My father, you know what I'm saying, as well. You know what I mean? But me and my father's on good terms right now. So
and that's what I'm saying. Like, even for me, like, even when I sometimes try to move on, like, when my baby mother talk to me nice or whatever, even when she talk to me bad, it still bring up the past, like that energy of not meeting up to the standards. Because it's bags, baby mother, and the child at the dinner table. Green eyes, my baby mother, and my daughter at the dinner table. You understand? That's the goal. But it is what it is. Hey, you cannot kill yourself. You cannot hurt yourself. It's been times when I wasn't even eating, bro. It's been times I wasn't sleeping. Like, you see how your bags? I had bags on my eyes. You understand? That I still got some, but I get a little more rest, and because I know how to do things, and I mind being looked at, the Grinch. Everybody look at me as the Grinch because they don't know. I don't got the time. I don't have a platform to speak my piece. Well, you understand? But once you notice that those are one of the battles that you can't fight back, it's something that you gotta do it. But also love yourself.
yeah, I tell you this, I don't, I bring this up to whoever's listening or whatever like that. You feel me? I'm going through some shit. I'm going through some shit mentally right now. You feel me? Where like I'm lazy. I don't even want to leave the house or just do anything because, like I said, like once I had that dream with my son, that shit kind of fucked with me. That shit kind of like, and then just other
It
situations.
fucked you up. It fucked you
So,
up.
so, and also like what I mean. I need some help right now. You feel me? And we live in a world where like a lot of people probably need help, but they don't know how to ask. Only because when you ask for help, the person that helped you, they feel like they have control over you now because I'm helping you, or they feel like you make them mad one time, they'll bring that up and this,
Yeah,
that,
they
and the third.
told
Like if you want to do something, if you're gonna do something for somebody, like do it because that's what you want to do, and you know what I mean. Like we can still argue, but I don't got to bring that up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, a lot of people don't want to ask for help because of situations like that. Or they pride could get in their way, or they ego get in the way. Like I deal with that a lot of times too. But it's all right to ask for help, bro. We need help. You know what I'm saying? Like we everybody need help, bro. Like we need help, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody just do it on their own. Even when you think you're doing something on your own, you really not. You're doing it on your own, but you still have somebody doing something for you. Like you can't do everything on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely.
this is your business, but your
You need
business
a team.
you,
You
you
need a team.
you need workers. You need to hire somebody. You need somebody to hire somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like you always need help. Like people need help, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people be like they self-made. You're not self-made. You did it on your own, but you overlooking that you still using people to make you feel like you self-made. You feel what I'm saying? You still need help,
Exactly.
bro. You still need
Because
help,
at
bro.
the end of the day, when you write self-made, you writing that so people could give you attention and pity you and be like, damn, he been doing by himself. He been doing it. Like, you don't need that motivation. Or like, even if you did it by yourself, salute, man. I
Yeah,
salute.
you might have the most important or major role, but there's still somebody behind the scenes helping you, bro.
Exactly. It even when you're on a platform, you need to see the Bigo, the YouTube, all these type of. There's somebody behind us. We don't even know. Like we are for them. You like right now. This is they we they. This is a distraction, but it's important what we talking about. It makes sense. Everybody's in a building, so we distracting them for what's going on. That's outside. That's harmful that's gonna harm them. So they should be here. But they're like, it's we doing their job for them because this is the distraction, and they don't pay you. They'll pay you, but once you get the advertisements like that, but it's things that you got to be mindful of the control that the system got over us, and we don't even know. Like you said, you need somebody. Sometimes that somebody is not even physical, is in physical form. You can't even see them.
Yeah.
You can't even see them. And it's just we do things thinking this is what the people want to hear, and sometimes like the things with the aliens like that in Miami. I heard about that. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. So when it comes to, I believe in all of that type of stuff, but I didn't believe in the. I felt like it was distraction.
I don't speak on it because I don't know nothing about. I'm not even gonna try to sound smart, sound wise. Like I know, I don't even have an opinion on it, bro. Because there's so much shit going on in this world. Like that's really not important to me right now. You feel me? So
Exactly. And that's what
like
I'm
I
saying.
yeah
That's the distraction right there. That was the test. I was testing and passed. You understand? We don't got time for that. That's not gonna help us benefit and stuff like that. Right now, it's about Moodybagz.
yeah. I mean, not even that is. Yeah, it's about me to me. It's about me to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for me, it's about me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Hmm. And it's been it was about other people. Once we seen the love wasn't reciprocated, it's like it's cool, but at the end of the day, you gotta all that love that you trying to ditch out and give to other people. You gotta give that shit to yourself. You all you got sometimes. Let's say, yo, Moody Bags, if you on the boat with three people you love, you on the boat with three people you love, and the boat is going down and it's sinking. Who do you save first? Do you save you, the second person, the third person, or the fourth person that you truly love? Or yourself?
Some people live for saving people. Sometimes that's people's mission. Sometimes that's what they throw their head for to save people. So sometimes, all right, cool. This is an important role of my life right now. I'm not gonna save myself. I'd rather save somebody else because this is why I feel like I'm here for to save somebody.
We were sacrificed to be. They would they sacrificed their life for us to be alive. So we gotta at least sacrifice certain things like jewelry or women, cars. Like some of those things don't. It's okay to have, but too much of it and too much of you know glorifying and clothes and the music we listen to. It's all a part of the mentality. Even smoking weed, bro. Smoking weed, this shit makes people.
Yeah, I mean, when all right, cool, right? So you could have like your kid, your daughter, or your son. You know, you could sit there and try to teach them things about your times, your era, and how you grew up. They don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, and try to like separate them from their class, their era, their generation.
Yeah,
But once you in a situation where you seem like an outcast, like an outsider, people don't know how to handle that of feeling of being alone. So now they have no choice but to join what's trending and just to be with the motion of what's trending. So so everybody's gonna be with the
the
this
crowd,
this is why these puppet masters use these celebrities, these artists to promote the jewelry and the money have them,
Yeah.
So they want to be like, shit, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how
Talk
shit,
to him.
typical
Talk to
shit,
him.
bro. Typical shit. And sometimes that can catch you off guard and shit like that. I get lost in the American dream. I got lost in the American dream. This son and third and shit. And that can stress your mind out because you could be like, damn, I want to post certain things on social media. Now I'm stressing like, damn, I can't get it. I don't got the money for that. Or like, yo, damn, like, so I'm gonna go out there and hurt somebody just so I can floss and show my lifestyle too. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is all mind fucking. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, you
And
feel me?
even when you got it, let's say you get it, you don't need it, it's like somebody that don't got it or come take it, kill you, and that shit is like it's good the way you going. That you going, you're gonna be successful because you already went through the trials and tribulations.
But I just want to say that we have control over what we see. So like, if you seeing people, we on social, like you gotta realize, right? What you see on social media is not what you see in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's happening in real life, but you are not around that. You making that a part of your world because the people you following and the things and the videos that you watching. You feel what I'm saying? So you making that a part of your reality,
Right.
and it's doing something to your emotions. You gotta block out what you follow. I had to. There was a lot of channels and things I was subscribed to on YouTube. And
Talk.
I had to
Talk.
unsubscribe to that shit because
Talk.
it was fucking me up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was giving me this weird ass energy. So I had to subscribe. I was like, nah, man. I'm watching too much demonic shit. I'm watching too much shit, bro, that's doing something to my energy. And yeah, I got rid of that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I'm trying to slowly get off battle rap because all that battle rap is bullshit too. I'm trying to slowly get off a lot of things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get
Yeah,
out.
I seen that. I seen that. Now that you're talking about that, let's talk about that. Yes, people see he talking the truth, and that's why I got him on the platform because once I spoke to him, I spoke to the man for 5 minutes, and the 5 minutes I spoke to him, I really knew the individual and liberty was and where his mind was. You understand? He was battling something, and he never presented that to me. He showed me love. He was like, I would have never if I didn't go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. And he broke it down. Like he said, his life is out there. It's public. It's public. It's for everybody to see. It's for you to learn from this. That's why when people be like, "Damn, Green Eyes, you be putting your information out here and stuff like that." It's not than the information and trying to talk down on my baby mother. Like Moodybagz said, we got love for our baby mothers. We gonna love them forever because they gave us an amazing child.
See. The thing is, man, once you give certain people some type of power, they abuse. Like some people don't know how to handle power, and right now the women have power. You know what I mean? The females have power. It's on each side. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Who run
system
the
is more
world,
for.
girls?
You
Who
got
run
to
the
you got to
world,
take out
girls?
the you have to take out the leader. You have to take out the dominant force of the family and make the feminine. You know what I mean? Because man is gonna give structure to the world. You feel what I'm saying? So once a female is given power by the government where they can take the kid away, the females is gonna think with their emotions. They not really thinking with their intelligence, hindsight, and what's really happening and what's going on. They just dealing with the emotions of how they feel and how they gonna hurt the man. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how that shit is designed. You feel me?
Yeah, and we gotta, as men, we just gotta learn how to. It's funny, but we gotta be back. But you gotta learn how to be the punching bag. You understand? It sound horrible, man. Cause it sound like we gotta take everything that's thrown at us, especially when it's kids involved. It's touchy.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna front you. You was about to go somewhere until you read a comment. You was about to say something though too. I forgot. I just lost like track what you was about to say though. We was talking about something else a little bit before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lady was like, "Yo, you speaking the truth," but you was going somewhere with it though.
What
But you was
what
like, "Yeah,
lady?
that's why I put him on in my platform because I met him and stuff like that." But you was
Oh
about to
yeah,
say
yeah.
something.
I'm for 5 minutes. I already knew the mentality of you. I could tell by the and by the first 5 minutes. You never showed me what you was dealing with
Yeah.
until I subscribed to your YouTube channel, and everything was publicized, and then I see that, and I was like, that shit helped me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That video right there helped me out, bro. I know a
What
lot.
video?
It was a video of you explaining the
Oh, and I was like,
situation
I was crying and shit.
and child, and you're not able to see. You know,
Yeah,
you had a video up there, and
yeah, yeah. And I started crying and shit, right?
yeah, and then I said you was battle. So I'm like, not only
There we go. That's what we said. Yeah,
you're a father, you battle rap, you do music. I think, right?
yeah, yeah. Correct.
You do music. You battle rap. So I'm like, he's a father. Like I'm like, I salute you, bro. You don't just stay in one spot. You do it all. So that's why I wanted to talk about the battle rap joint. How did that come about? Like, did you always battle rap? Like when you was
My,
younger? How many? Yeah.
well, in elementary school, I was like battling people. Like I was battling people in elementary school. We was just rapping, and and we was get ciphers and shit like that. Like so in elementary school, middle school, and then like out here in Yonkers, I ran into some people that was doing some a battle rap, a battle rap event, and I joined it, and I got into it in 2011. I had my first battle rap in 2011. You know what I'm saying? That was on camera and stuff like that. Yeah,
How old you was?
I was like 18, 18,
Did
17.
Who did you battle? Murder Mook? Who you battle?
Hell nah,
Nah.
nah, hell nah. I battled somebody that from Westchester, from Greenberg, White Plains.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How did that go? How the battle went?
Um, Shit, I was a little nervous, but I'm a performer. I'm in front of everybody. Like I got too hype in my first round. I got too hype, and I forgot my joint. Then I got it back in the second round and third round. I did good. Yeah.
So, you got a 16. You can speak to people. You got a
I
16.
don't. Yeah, I see. I used to be like, I stopped presenting myself as a rapper, where like, well, I could just be spitting like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could just spit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I rap, but I don't. I'm not like a true MC where like how I was before, where like I could memorize my rap and I could just, if I say I'm a rapper, I gotta prove it. I come from that cloth where like I'm a rap. You know what I'm saying? But my
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't be rapping, like I don't do that no more. Like I still make music, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't got that. Yeah, I don't got that passion no more for me to just be like rapping out of nowhere and
And
shit. Yeah.
Moodybagz, not to bring it up, the situation. No, it's touchy. For me, I couldn't really work on music dealing with the shit I was dealing with BM. I didn't have the love for it no more. That you gotta be motivated. Like when I see my kid, even on the phone, even on the camera, I'm like, I wanna rap now. I wanna go hard on the youth. You understand? Like certain things that push you, and that you can't get that push. I didn't even get a happy birthday from my kid because my baby mother didn't hit me up for whatever reason. You understand? So at the end of the day, I'm just like, it is what it is. It's time to move forward. She moved on.
Yeah. But I'll tell you this, right? I get writer's block with music and stuff like that. A lot of my music, a lot of my songs,
My fault, King. My
You
fault,
good,
King.
bro. I get writer's block with a lot of my music. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of songs that I've previously recorded, it was about my son. So like, damn, every song that I'm doing, because that's what's in my heart. Like I always intertwine speaking about my son and my relationship with my son. I
And
just
that's
I got tons of music with my son. You know what I'm saying? Talk about my son. I was like I couldn't talk about nothing else because that's what was on my heart. That's what was bothering me, hurting me. So I had to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Now it got to the point where like I don't even know what to say anymore. Like I'm tired of repeating myself about this shit. This shit don't work. Like you know what I'm saying? I just became quiet at one point. You know what I mean? But now the way I'm gonna handle it, now I think I'm about to get into more spoken word. I'm a spoken word and get footage and just get deep meaning behind the spoken word while I do voiceover with spoken words until like videos that I'm showing and shit like that. So I think I'm gonna do that instead of like just stop the rapping, just get more to spoken word poetry and shit. You know what I mean? Where I could really
yeah.
articulate myself. And I feel you, bro. I want to touch up on that too. Like that used to bother me too, where like it be my birthday, my son don't call me, or holidays and shit like that. Or just like, nigga, I done been through a crazy ass. I just been through the storm, bro. I just been in the shelter for a year, bro. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to get my own place. I got my son come through. I can't get my son to come to my place, bro. Like after all the homelessness and everything I've been through from since he was born, and and all that, bro. Like all over, living with different people, getting kicked out, going to the shelters here and there. Now I finally completed it. It's like I can't even have my son, like to show him what I did. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it was like that shit fucking hurts, bro. You feel me? This shit fuck with you.
And one thing about you that I gotta salute you because you're strong and the righteous is this is our year, man. And like I said, you're gonna go time without your kid. I went the first. I helped my baby mother get not to put the information, but I went to every shelter with her, make sure she get the apartment. When she got the apartment, she had a kid with somebody from, Brownsville, whatever the case may be. So that when that happened, I was pushed to the point where I was like, fuck, like my whole life fucked me up mentally because I'm like, I ain't think this will ever happen. And the way it went down, it was like it hurt me so much that it made me a monster. It made me like I can't nothing. I can't cry, bro. Yeah, I cry, of course, but you get to the certain point where you like, fuck that, bro. I love my kid. I know I love my kid. You ain't gonna don't dictate how much you love your child. As long as you know you love your child, that's what matters, bro. People are gonna say things because people just that's just how the world is, man. It's but then you'll find somebody that truly care for you.
I tell you this, right? This shit done fucking made me crazy mentally, fucked me up. Like it made me sit down with things like, yo, bro, I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions, like where to the point where like I'm like, damn, I gotta figure out how to put this behind me. I gotta figure out how to I did everything. I bought my son a phone so I could have some communication with him. You know, he doesn't communicate with me through the phone. I'm like, damn. I'm like what did I didn't do. I didn't do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah,
and it comes to a point where I feel betrayed, and I'm like, yo, to to move on in life, I feel like I gotta let things go. I gotta put shit behind me, bro. Like to the point where like I have to like erase shit from my memory. I got a tattoo of my son. I got his mom name tattooed on me when my other son passed away at 5 months, like a miscarriage. But she gave birth to him. I got his footprints. And I'm just like, damn, man, do I gotta delete all the pictures I have with her, get this tattoo covered up, get this cat cover up, like so there's like I gotta like It's just nothing else I could do, bro. Like I gotta find a way to move forward and not have them in my memory. But your subconscious, bro, and this is why I keep having these dreams, bro. When I be like, yo, I'm good, I can move forward. Um, I could just find somebody else, make another family, do it right, and I be good, bro. And then until I have a dream that shit fucks with me, bro. Like I had this dream, bro. Our son, he comes into, and then like that shit, you can't change what's really in your heart. Like, bro, no matter what you tell yourself, you can try to psych yourself out. But what's in your heart, nigga, is in your heart, and you can't control that. What's in your subconscious, bro? You know what I'm saying? That shit is weighing on you, bro. Like that shit weighing on you, bro. Like no matter how much you try to move forward, bro, that pain, that hurt, and the truth is, you as a father, bro, that shit hurt you. What you've been through, what you feel, and what these mothers is doing to us, bro. That shit, I can't move forward from it, no matter what I do, bro. You know what I mean?
and and that's what it is. Sometimes it's like that. No matter what we do, it just ain't never right. It just ain't never correct, and it ain't seen. But one thing that if you keep living, the people that gains the, you know, the cookies, the brownies, and the brownie points for doing the right thing, which you are doing, is the ones that live longer. So now it's about health right now. We don't want nobody to die, but the way people treat us, the way the energy, the spirit, they're not gonna live too long. You gonna live. You gonna have your child just, but you don't pray for that. You don't want nobody to disappear just so you can be, with your child. Within time, sometimes things will get better. She might have a child where you the only one that she trusts, or that she'll be put the kid in. She might put it in somebody else's hand, but it might not work out. But you got no other choice but to come to you, and that's how God works. It's gonna be a situation where she gonna need you, and you got to be there at at that time. You got to be there.
And that's the battle I be having too, right? I be like, damn, son, like that's what I'm saying. It's because like right now she can rely on her parents. Cause that's who she live with. She live with her parents, and then they got the family house and stuff like that. And like, you know what I'm saying? But once they gone, cause she's not no independent person where she can figure out on her own. Once her help is gone, she gonna look for me. Cause she ain't gonna who she gonna run to? She can't run it herself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why you think you don't have your own shit? Why you think my son still sleeps in a room with you? You know what I'm saying? He don't got his own room because you can't do it on your own. But you can act all big and bad now because you got your family supporting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the
Yeah.
one who's going.
Nah,
I
he
tried
didn't.
to do it with her. She didn't want to take the steps with me, with like going to the shelter or just or trying to get some type of help where like we could do it on our own. Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Now, DBN, let me address this comment. Nah, his kid is alive. It just feels like his kid is not there because he's not able to see him when he wants, because of the trials and tribulations of the relationship with his baby mother. So it's not a loss. He still got his
I think
child.
I think I think because I mentioned the footprints of my son before my son that my
Oh, okay.
yeah with the same mom, like I was saying earlier that I lost like a miscarriage at 5 months. Yeah,
Oh, me too, bro. I before I had I had a child and passed away. So, but I think God gave me my daughter, when I was more prepared. I
that's
think it's the same. I think it's the same child, bro.
I
Honestly.
think that's what really that one experience right there kind of woke me up, bro, and just that shit that shit right there made me question everything about God. I don't want to get into all that, but I'm saying
Nah,
that
I feel you, bro. I
yeah, that's
feel
when I
you.
woke up and just had to look at reality, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I'm a big believer on God, but I understand. Like, even me as a big believer, I sometimes question, like, damn, how, why? You know what I'm saying? And it's not nothing bad, not that too, because you did it respectfully. Like, You see how you just don't even want to talk about it because
No,
you
no,
only know
it's the fact that because I know it could get. I don't want to make it like a
it's
religious
touching,
thing or talk, but it could
right?
get to it's to the point where like just because we don't understand anything or don't know why what happened, it's like we got to go to a person who we think might have answers. But that motherfucker's not gonna respond, and he ain't never respond to us. So now we put in our mind, we could just put our perspective. Could put, you know what I'm saying? That's the perspective control your emotions. Now you got to make your perspective is, oh, God did it for this reason. Whatever makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to
Yeah,
narrate your perspective to be on why the situation happened, let it be. But whatever that perspective is what your emotions gonna be. You feel me?
yeah, because that's what it is. It's an emotional feeling, and like you said, that brings that out of you. That you broke it. You said it any better, man. You couldn't say it any better. Do you read a lot?
Nah, but my father and my grandfather, they always been on some philosophical shit, like some philosophy, and just always felt like, you know what I mean. So I got their DNA, so I always been, you know what I mean, in my own lane. And but I've been through like the so-called spiritual awakening in 2017, where I ran into a couple people online and all that bullshit. And so I went through all the ins and outs. I only listen to and watch one person. I don't get it. I don't be listening to multiple people because there's only one truth. So if everybody's not teaching the same thing, why are you listening to multiple people? There's only one truth. You're only supposed to listen to one person because there's only one truth. Stop going around listening to multiple people, bro. You're not gonna find nothing like that. You feel me? So I fell back from that shit. You know what I mean? And I know about all the everything getting like everything got debunked. There's lies in the spiritual realm. There's lies in the revolutionary world. There's lies. There's all that shit. I fell back on that shit, bro. Like I know about all that shit, bro. You know what I mean? And I try to avoid talks with certain people because I know people they talk to debate, not understand. You know what I mean? So like I just leave that shit alone. You feel me?
And you see the type of things that you've been through. I think I think it does play a part in your fighting. I think it does because it's anger. It's a lot of emotion. Even a punching bag when you like that's frustration that you can get instead of doing to your life. So at the end of the day, you might not be seeing your child, but you're free. Another day free. You know, and your child is gonna come to you because once your child get a certain age, the child is not gonna need anybody. That's and the child's gonna be older. And trust me, a child always look for his father. Not when they're younger. They mind may be manipulated right now. But at a certain age, 17, 18, 21, they start to question they they moms. Yo, what you did to him? And then they got no other choice. I'm telling you, the victory is coming in your hands, man. You have to worry about keep doing what you do. Keep
See,
battling, keep doing music, keep boxing, and just be there for your child. If you can't be there physically, then be there spiritually. Just get her cash app. Just make sure you got her cash app. I know it's gonna feel like, why am I gonna be supporting if I'm not able to see my child? But that's a start. You understand? Even if it's 50 a week, you don't understand, or whatever your budget is. You understand something. Just a little reminder because even though they might take it like, oh, I'm gonna take every dollar he sent me without appreciating it, one day they look and remember it because that shit's gonna come to a stop too. And then, but as long as you in your heart, you did something, nobody can take it.
I say this. I understand what you're saying, right?
Hmm.
But look at the that sounds like that's what should happen. We sometimes we get we confuse like we gotta look at the reality and like what's really going on and happening. But what you saying that sounds like the right thing to do, or like how it should be played out, or whatever like that, and how someone would respond. But you gotta understand these women is different. Like not every situation is gonna happen out that way. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You know what I
facts.
mean? And some people just caught up. Some people just fucked up mentally. Like me, I know. Like I'm aware. See, like I think that's what helps me out a lot more than when I was going through this shit before. I'm more aware of my emotions. I'm more aware of my thinking patterns. Like, cause I think I have I have dark thoughts. I have unwanted. I have a lot of unwanted thoughts. Um, and sometimes I can have a sick way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware because, like I said, some people just have misfires in their brains. Some people just grow up. They brains is wired different. My shit wired different. But I'm aware and conscious of my thoughts, so I could be able to control them more and not really fall a victim to it and really be like, all right, cool. That's not really me thinking this shit. It's my mind playing tricks on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's unwanted thoughts. You know what I mean. So like with this
it's the
situation,
it's the negative, and we don't need that. Like, yeah, it might be negative thoughts. It might be reality. It might just be reality. But whether reality or just a thought that's in your head that's trying to mess with you, at the end of the day, it's about the action.
yeah. So
Action.
so 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 the situation with my son or his mom's, I don't even have a mission with that no more. I don't have a plan with that more no more. I just leave it alone. I leave it alone. Um,
Leave it in God's hand.
I just I let it be. All I could do is just worry about all I could do is control what happens in my life. You know what I'm saying? My actions and the way I respond, I can't really control or influence. I can influence people respond, but like that. That's listen. All I can do is just understand that it's gonna hurt me sometimes, even if I feel like I'm over the situation. But you got shit that haunts you. You know what I'm saying? Like these dreams and what's really in your heart and the shit that weighs on you subconsciously and shit like that. You know, I just gotta weather the storm. Like right now, I'm weathering the storm. Right now, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up, but I know I'm gonna be better soon because I've been through this shit multiple times. It's just about when that day comes. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? I just got a ticket. You know what I mean? That's just it. This ain't no rocket science where I gotta keep on stressing on how to figure this shit out. Sometimes you just gotta let shit be, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hey, bro.
don't fix it. Sometimes you got to be a warrior. Stand strong, and the way you're doing it, you're gonna get your kid fast when you least expect it. Don't even think about it. Just think about your child in a positive way. He's alive. He got a roof over his head. He eats every day. Good. This is your time to work on yourself right now. So now you don't got. Well, you got to pay bills, or you might, they might pay, from the shelter. They pay sometimes 5 years, or 1 year, or 2 years, whatever the case
No,
may
yeah,
be.
I
The
still gotta pay
voucher.
shit. Yeah, I still gotta pay shit, whatever like that. But
But that's time
yeah.
to save. You feel me? Because you're not paying rent. So remember, eventually you're gonna start paying rent. So right now, even though they might give you a voucher for say 5 years, 10 years that you don't gotta pay, you still save the rent every month. You
So the
understand?
mission, so the mission is like it's like coming home from prison, right? Some
Right.
people audition a certain type of way, so you got to go to some rehab. You got to rehab yourself to condition yourself to be, you know what I'm saying, suitable for the world. Right now, the reason why I've been homeless because I have mental health problems. This, that, and third, I was getting kicked out a lot. Because whenever I get mad, I will spaz out on people. I will break shit. Nobody want me living in their house. This, that, and third. So I grew up living on the streets, getting kicked out, bouncing around. So I don't know how to stay stable. So now I got to rehab and recondition myself on how to stay stable and to stay put and take care of myself and growing up responsibilities until I'm and when I'm ready to do that, I don't need no help from the system. But that's the fight that I'm fighting, bro, because like shit, bro, like shit hard, bro. Shit hard,
Yeah.
bro. I'm still with
And
it. You know what I mean?
it's some battles that's not meant to be fought. So at the end of the day, you being alive, you having your own crib, bro. I salute you, bro. I know it hurts because you want your, say, with you. But at the end of the day, this is an accomplishment, bro. Look at you right now. You in your own crib, bro. From
Yeah, bro.
you just said
The
you was
shit get
homeless,
like I said, bro, like
bro. You just said you was homeless to house. So for you to have your own crib right now, on live right now, and you could do whatever you want, you understand? I salute you, bro.
yeah, and then sometimes you it's a lot of things that got to play. Like I did that, boom, 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 boom. I was proud of myself, but it was like, damn. I remember when I didn't have it, and when I was going through the shit with my son, and things that was being said. You don't do this for him. You don't take care of him, or it's not about money. Like if I pay him money, if I give him money, oh, it's not about money. It's about spending time with him. This, that, and third. So when you trying to spend time, they gotta find something else. So you don't have your place, and when you get your place, it's like everything that you do that they complain about when you do it, they gotta find something to pick at. So sometimes when I sit down like damn, I got my place, like I did it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? More so a lot really for me, but also too like damn, that I had my own seed that I produce, you know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Like what type of world we live in where like a man can't have say so, you know what I mean? And this is the shit that bugs me out. And I'm really like an outlaw. I'm really like an outlaw where like I done did songs against cops. I'm on the block shooting at cops. Like I was on some revolutionary type shit where I was like, fuck that. We shoot back at cops, do everything. Like fuck these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well,
Fact.
I overgrown that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but where I'm at, where I'm going with it is like I'm like I'm like a like I'm an outlaw. So like I'm like yo, bro, like all the shit that I did, and now like I can't share that. I can't share that, bro, and it just be fucking me up sometimes mentally. Like damn, bro, because I know if there wasn't no law or no court or where you know what I mean? Of course, it's gonna be you against an army of people with guns, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose that shit. But
You
that's
that's
what
the
that,
that's the battle you're willing to fight for what you believe in.
yeah. But I would basically what I'm saying. A lot of fathers would be fathers if it was in our hands. like like instead of like going through the system and something like you gotta go to court, you gotta win, you gotta do a whole different way. Like me mentally, I'm like, and that's why I chose fighting, because me like I don't got time to play these fucking mind games.
But
This is how I'm gonna do it. Bow, like you know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna do it
mm-hmm.
like this. Like fighting was my end result. Like that's how I solve shit, fighting. So like that's why I had a hard time growing up because in this world that we live in, fighting is not the answer. But it was the answer for us to become slaves and shit like that. It was the answer for us to even to have to for these people to rule over us. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they rule over us because they fought, they bombed on us. You feel what I'm saying?
See
They,
that?
they they took over. They raped and killed and this, that, and third. So,
You got
and that's what I look at. I'm like, that's how you really supposed to take over because that's how they took over.
You see?
You know what I'm saying? So how is that not the answer?
You see this? That's the punching joint. That's the boxing joint. You can practice with that. You
Yeah,
have
man.
you got one of these?
Nah, but I tell you this though. I like I said, I got my own mental health organization. Um, there's items that I was gonna be selling, like whether it's stress balls and just like different things to occupy your mind and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't
I
gonna
got a
front.
question. I got
This
a
is
question,
go ahead.
Moodybagz. Cause a couple of people in the chat, I seen them. They saying to drop the link. Do you mind? Me dropping the link and people pulling up and asking you a couple of questions?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't care.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna drop the link right now. Yo, Steve, be respectful. Be respectful. I'm gonna drop it now. I got you. What you were saying? My bad.
Uh, yeah, but it don't even matter. Yeah, I just wait for somebody, whoever want to ask questions, whatever.
I got you. I'm gonna drop the link right now. But I can see, you know, the things that you've been through. I gotta salute you once again because there's a lot of people that don't know what to do during these times, during these situations. So at the end of the day, that you still here talking about it, you're gonna give the power to
I
somebody
saw
else.
my life. I saw my life before I lived it. I saw my life through my father's life when I was growing up. So basically, I'm just this young boy, basically watching what my life was going to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm just watching. Like this is how I'm gonna live, and that's just how it goes, bro.
So let me ask you a question. Was that the influence growing up? Was
It's
your father?
definitely it's not the influence, but it's DNA, bro. It's DNA sometimes. It's it's a cycle. So one of my raps, I was like, I took 2 puffs, now I'm high. I'm all alone. Growing up, I was hurt. There was no love in my home. My pops wasn't there like any other kid in the hood. My pops wasn't there like any other kid in the hood. But his pops wasn't there, so he couldn't raise me as he wish he could. My pops wasn't there, but his pops wasn't there, nigga.
Mm.
It's a cycle, bro. You feel me?
What age you rap?
I started rapping at 7, 8 years old, bro.
And you was thinking like that?
I wasn't rapping like this at 7 to 8 years old. I was talking about guns, this, that, and the third, because that's what hip hop was teaching me, right?
Right.
But my god pops and my father got on the phone and said, "Yo, bro, stop rapping about those things because you're gonna get somebody to test you out one day and see if that's what your life is really about." So I said, "You know what? Cool." I started going through some shit. With my moms and stuff like that, and she was struggling. And then I rapped off a Tupac beat, Hail Mary. I started rapping about my life ever since. Ever since that day, bro, every song from here on out, it's been about straight up truth and rap about my life, bro.
So that's what. And I'm not gonna lie. That's where I started at. I started rapping, about the BM situation and stuff. But
I
then
started with
after a while,
poetry, bro. I started poetry started because I'm a romantic person. In poetry, all the poems that I was doing was expressing my love to females. So that's how I even started playing with words or even expressing myself was through poetry and expressing my liking to a female. You feel me? And then I
yeah.
intertwine that with just rapping and shit. You feel me?
And let me ask you, bags. When it comes to the ring, right? Where do you see yourself in the fighting? Like, do you see yourself really being, a professional fighter? I know you're a professional fighter, but I'm saying, like, do you see yourself making it like a, you know, like a real, boxer? like a Mike Tyson? You see yourself?
I see myself being a professional entertainer fighter where it doesn't require me to do training as a professional boxer because I'm not fighting in a pros like that, but I'm doing pro boxing in the sense of semi-pro where like I'm fighting on major platforms that you know what I'm saying? Like because I
Right.
can entertain and I still can fight, but I don't got the time to be dedicating my life to just boxing. I got too much shit going on. You feel me? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? To be a pure boxer, you gotta dedicate yourself, and I don't got that type of dedication for it.
Now let me ask you a question. If it was bringing in millions, would you put time and focus on boxing?
If it was bringing in, uh, I don't know, bro. I don't, yeah, yeah, yeah. I would. I definitely, I definitely would. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with a price. You know what I'm saying? That comes with a
Everything,
price when you
right?
bring it in millions, bro. You feel me? So,
Yeah, yeah. Everything
so,
come with a
so
price.
realistically, me knowing what I know, I wouldn't even fight for millions, bro. I leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? I leave that shit alone, bro. Yeah, you sent the link out to anybody?
Yeah, Steve OC, I dropped the link. I dropped the link.
We've been on here for like an hour. How many people still tuned in?
Yeah, and you did perfect, man.
No, I'm saying
Anybody want?
how many people still tuned in?
There's 10 people in the building.
Okay, okay.
We got 10 people in the building. Anybody want to pull up, speak your piece? This is your time and stuff like that. You know,
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier. I was gonna say like this is I get this is like therapeutic to me when I could be able to come on people platforms or just like when people have an audience and I can speak. Like you know what I mean? I get the most joy out of this shit, bro. Like more joy doing this than being around celebrities or just being around a party atmosphere or just like be. I like to do this, bro. I like to talk, bro, because I have a lot to say. I have a lot of experience with things, and I have a lot of understanding of things. So I want to be able to share that shit.
and you know what's the thing about that? That's what the platform is for people get to express themselves. You know,
Yeah.
I heard Roski say this earlier. You know, therapy. That shit is expensive now. That shit is about $1,000 every time you walk in the spot, and you gotta speak to somebody. Meanwhile, there's people up here that you can speak for free that will listen to you with open arms, like Chase Milano, Steve OC, DBN, and if I miss you, I ain't diss you. But there's a couple of people that they want to. That's what a platform is for. A platform is for we could be able to express ourselves without 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 charging no. This is free. This is church. Everybody is welcome. And for you to feel good because you was able to express yourself, I feel good because I'm like, it was a reason that we came. This this wasn't no interview, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This was no interview. This was magic.
Yeah, I don't like me. Like I don't do interviews, bro. I turn this shit into reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you turned this
To,
reality show, man.
nah, you gotta turn this shit into reality, bro. You gotta turn it into reality, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what
And
keeps me.
it's like,
That's what keeps me. That's what keeps me afloat and give me a little bit life when I'm in my depression. Like I could be in my little depression more comfortable now because I know like, all right, cool. There's just let me just get through the shit. I know I'm gonna get up out of it. But at the same time, depression hit like you get depressed. It hits different. It's like you know what I mean. You can't just like not get depressed. You're gonna get depressed, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit's stronger than the motherfucker. Well, I just know that once it's over, it's over. You feel me? And
it's hard to move. It's hard to things, especially with in your head. But the more you get things done, the more everything you will ever want or think about. And most of the times when you whatever you think, it's not gonna go down you're thinking about. So you already lost the battle, and not physical form. You just lost the battle spiritually and emotionally. You can down yourself. You blame yourself. Like me, I'm hard on myself. Like damn, what I did to fuck up the relationship. You understand? But not you're not hard on yourself like that. You're on yourself based on it's just you can tell it bothers you. But at the end of the day, you motivate me to keep going, bro. You motivate me to be like, I because whatever you go through, I'm always going through something worse than you. You understand? One man's garbage is another man's treasure. So it's been things that you might look at as trash, and you might look at it like you just explaining your life story, but that should have helped somebody live.
Now, yeah, definitely, because for one, I know that, like, damn, I know just as a collective of the human mind, when they going through shit and they hear somebody else go through it, it's like it gives them so like, damn, I'm not the only one, like, all right, and then when you could hear somebody articulate what they can't articulate, yeah, that feels good. You know what I'm saying? And that's why,
Mm,
like, that's why, like, you know, not everyone is speakers. You always gotta have somebody to speak for them. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have presidents. Like not everybody is leaders. Not everybody can send off. You know what I'm saying? Moves and be. You know what I'm saying? And lead. But you got people who could be good soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta know how to play your position in life. You feel me? That's it. Just know how to play your position in life.
that's what it's about.
And know your not only know how to play, but you got to know your position. Know your position. Don't step over nobody's toes. You feel me?
Yeah, it's enough space to get a piece of the pie. You understand? And sometimes you don't want to share that shit. You want to eat the whole pie, as you should. And people ain't gonna share with you. They give you, but it's like crumbs. They'll give you the crumbs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful when people give you crumbs. They give you, but in reality is just to throw in your face. It's to use against you. A lot of people don't do things for because they got genuine. There's good people out there. I'm saying like the world is just such a wicked world. There's great people out there. It's just hard to find people with the same mentality. And we all got the mentality. That's what make us unique, but we all the same. We different, but we all the same.
Yo. Anybody tapping in?
I don't think anybody's tapping in because I've been dropped the link or whatever, but it's a great show, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Anything, your last words you want to say to the people before we get out of here? And I appreciate you for pulling up. And you don't gotta rush. You gotta take your time. You can say to people, and stuff like that.
You know, whenever I go on interviews or when somebody's questioning me things, and they always say, do you have anything like how do you want to close out? What's your last? I always tell people living your truth. That's it. Living your truth. That's it. You know what I'm saying? STBR, stay true, be real, living your truth. You know what I'm saying? If you don't live in your truth, you ain't never gonna be comfortable in your skin. Um, you know, when you got something to hide, I don't got shit to hide, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you always gotta remember in life, we all, we all humans, bro. We all live in a fucked up world where it's gonna create us to do evil things. It's gonna create us to do things that we never want to do, but we put in certain situations with our life, or we wasn't raised by the right people to give us the right information, so we gonna make mistakes and do things. You know what I'm saying? But living your truth. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it is, fuck it. Live in your truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. You don't gotta live in the lie, bro. Like to make yourself seem like you're not human and like you don't make no mistakes or like no mistakes happen to you or like you know what I mean, like you golden and shit like that. So if you trying to hide something to make yourself seem like something, it's only gonna be worse for you because you ain't gonna never feel comfortable. You ain't gonna never let it out that way. You always gonna hide. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna have built up shit going against you. You going against the grain. And life don't go against the grain. Just be free, live free, feel free. That's it. That's why I speak the truth. That's why I could always be honest up front against anybody in the world. Your mic is on mute.
And
Yeah.
that's what it's about. Speaking your truth, baby. Just real within yourself. You ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody. Just love yourself, man. That's all. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself.
Yeah, people gotta really take the time out to understand how to love themselves and shit like that and really get in that mode. But you know, like right now, shit, bro, like I know what it takes to love myself, but sometimes you in that depression shit, and you feel down. It's hard to love yourself, but that's why you got to utilize building the ego because once you know how, to, like you know, sometimes you got to be in your ego. That's why that's what the ego is for to bring you back up. Sometimes you got to tell yourself you don't stay. You got to use the ego for what it's for. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't want to stay too much in the ego. You know what I mean? But you want to use your ego to get you up to uplift you out of a dark situation. So sometimes you gotta be like, I'm that nigga, man. I can make shit happen. I'm the best. You gotta tell yourself that. And once you up out that dark, you let that ego down and you balance yourself out. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what it's about. And you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's about. And a lot of people don't know how it to like come up here and speak your truth. Like a lot of people come up here and they just say whatever just for the views, for the content, but play your story and it's for to hopefully somebody out there could learn from these type of situations. I heard you say so. Me and my people, we used to act like we was homeless, go outside with $50, survive 3 days, 4 days, 5 days outside. Just we warriors. It's been stupid, but it taught me how to survive later on in life. But at the time, I should have never did that. Like homeless when I got like a roof over my head. You understand? So for you to get your own crib, bro, tap yourself out, bro.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Don't be too hard on yourself, bro. You got a nice crib that you earn. Nobody don't bother you. It's your comfort zone. That's the safest place. It's your home, and don't let nobody make run you away from home. That's your house is that's your comfort zone, man. This way you got, but don't sometimes like, and this not you, but sometimes we like thinking about the negatives, like it already happened. And you know me, we a lot of people they dwell on it and they think about it, and those are the ones that really care. But some people dwell on it and think about it over and over. They want to think about
Bro,
it.
I'm trying to listen. It's choppy, so I'm trying my best to hear what you're saying.
Oh, hold on. Come on, come back in.
All right,
Don't stay right here. Don't move.
I got you. Yeah,
Huh?
it's still a little glitchy, but
You can hear me now?
yeah.
Like Verizon, you hear me now?
Yo, yo. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little like delayed
So,
and shit.
I'm gonna talk. See,
It's breaking up. Green eyes. Green eyes is breaking up like real bad.
y'all do y'all thing. What up, Steve OC?
What's popping, bro?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Yeah, man. I heard everything you was saying earlier. I appreciate your honesty. Um, but there's some things that you could change for yourself when it comes down to certain situations. When it comes down to like children, normal life. Um, Sometimes we got to just take a breath and woosah and come into a better place. Um, Nothing you said that was wrong. You said nothing wrong, but just know that there's options in your struggle. If you understand what I'm saying,
Nah, I got you 100%. I'm listening.
you know what I mean. It comes to a place to where you know yourself and you know what you're worth. So when you know your worth in yourself, you put it into place, and it's not for the internet of who you are because there's people who's going to doubt you no matter what, and you don't want them people around you. You want to be surrounded by people who are going to build you up, not put you down, especially knowing who you are. Believe me, you're not the only person going through the struggle of what you're going through. We all got baby mamas and go through certain shit with our children, but it doesn't stop us from doing what we need to do for ourselves and for them. And I want you to know that, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
Real talk.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I definitely, know that there's better ways of, handling the situation. It's all about a person knowing, getting information. Sometimes there's information that's not out there that people know about when it comes to like, you know, handling certain things by law or whatever the case may be, and just like and to help you get your way and stuff like that. So it's all, I get, maybe I don't have enough information, what I'm saying, on how to handle the situation. You feel me? You know.
That's why you here, so you can
And,
get that
and, and,
information.
a lot of times, I probably did things prior, in the past where like I could have messed that up by like even making threats, and that got reported. So when you make threats, so it makes a little situation, certain things for you to do a little hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's when your past catches up to you and shit like that. You feel me? So I mean,
Yeah, but we don't ever want to let us get the best of us because we know who we are from the beginning, from the start to the end. You know what I mean? And don't ever let a woman put you in a place because you have a child by them to make you feel less than a person, my nigga.
yeah,
Straight up. Because you worth more than anything. And I don't even know you, but I'm telling you. You feel me?
yeah, that's a fact.
Don't ever put yourself in a place to where you're gonna lose when you supposed to win. We winners in this circle. We ain't losers. Straight up. We make shit happen. We do what we gotta do. But we're not gonna involve people who's gonna bring us down in a situation. We're not gonna do that. It's 2024. If you took anything from 2023 and you still holding on to it, bro, you gotta let it go. Let that shit go. Cause it ain't helping you. It ain't helping your pockets. It ain't helping your mental. It ain't helping nothing.
So, yeah, man. A lot. See, there's like these are the things that I want to teach when I do my life coaching things and stuff like that. Because a lot of times, a lot of people is unaware of where certain things come from, right? So people, it's process and steps on letting things go, and you got to understand certain things when you let things go. And like you know what I'm saying, like me, like I let things go with the situation with my son and dealing with his moms and stuff like that. But I'm aware when these emotions come up that makes me like, because I understand, you got to understand where these emotions stem from, where they coming from, and how to respond. And you got to understand the traumatic causes of your mind, and understand that like when you on the verge of changing, understand that the residue of your old ways is still gonna be there until you fully clench that out. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about practicing your new ways, because you put more years in using your old responses, your old ways and stuff like that. So your new ways gotta outdo your old ways. You know what I'm saying? So like, and some people don't understand that, and sometimes they get lost and they're like, fuck, this shit not working. Why am I still thinking this way? Because they gotta understand, you gotta raise your awareness up that like, yo, all right, cool. I'm giving myself a chance. I understand that I put more time in thinking this way, so sometimes my mind is not gonna think automatically the new way I'm trying to think. That I gotta overlook this old way of thinking and understand like those thoughts are still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like the way I used to respond is still gonna be hitting certain buttons and
Right,
to my
right,
emotions. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
brother. Right, right, right. But what you saying that it's still something you holding on to. So you still hold on to that baby mom? You still love her? Is there still love there?
It's not love of romantic love. It's love because that's my son mom. I'm always gonna love her. You know what I'm saying? I love her in that sense, you know what I'm saying? I love her in the sense because, you know what I mean, I don't have no hate for her. So why would I not love her? You know what I'm saying? If I loved her before, why would I stop loving her? You know what I'm saying? Because we not with each other, so I'm gonna stop loving her. Nah, I still love you. It's just that we not gonna be with each other. But as far as letting things go, I gotta let things go in the sense of I deal with what you call that when it's unwanted thoughts. God damn, man, I forgot that word for it, man. Fuck. But I have like unwanted thoughts. Sometimes you get thoughts that's unwanted, and where like things pop up in you subconsciously. I go through a phase of that where like, you know what I'm saying. But that's why I was gonna go through a period where I was like, you know what, I want to delete all of our pictures. Like I gotta fully let go. I want to delete all the memories. I gotta fully let go. I gotta fully let go of that shit. Like I gotta completely cleanse myself. What is that word for it, man? Unwanted thoughts, man. For some reason, I'm not using that word. Everything just paused. Uh, unwanted thoughts. Unwanted thoughts. I've been using
You
that.
can hear me?
Yeah, you good now. Yo.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
All right. So, you know, that But I think Steve was trying to say, you got to stop loving her just so you can be able to move on. And I understand your perspective because you like me. I'm going to love you forever no matter what you did to me and shit like that. But at the end of the day, sometimes that's the strategy that men uses because I use that
Yeah,
too.
and I was talking about earlier, like psyching yourself out, this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? But like, but you could try to psych yourself out, but the truth is always gonna remain the truth. You can't psych the truth out. Just like the devil try to lie to God. You can't psych God. What's is what is already. You can't change what is already.
That's what I'm saying. You can't change history. You can't change it.
Not even it's not even about history, but you can't change what is. What is what is. What is that I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like I love her. I got love for her, but I don't love her like how I once did when I was in a relationship with her. But
Yeah,
I love her because that's I share a life with her. That I share something I created with her. You feel me? Something that
right.
came out of me went into her and came out of her. You know what I mean? So my son is my bond to her. You feel me?
And even though you see the strategies that we using, like you said, even though I got that strategy where I might act like, oh, I don't like her, I hate her, just so I could be able to move on, it's still the outcome of what it is. So I understand the outcome is still affecting either way. But
Yeah,
once
yeah.
you
That's what I'm saying.
what
Like you
you,
know.
you got to learn how to, and this is no disrespect, you got to learn how to like not even let it affect you in no type of way. Don't let it even think because it's no fighting. Once it's you can't fight for something that's not fighting back for you. You understand? And a lot of people go through the courts. I never went through it because I didn't want to put my child through the court system. That's easy. I could easily, but it's no daddy rights. You know that. It's no daddy rights. So, but at the end of the day, you go to the court to see your child whenever, they'll give you visitation rights and stuff like that. So now nobody can say anything. But at the end of the day, who, as real men, we don't want to put our baby mother through that. Even though
Yeah. So.
even though real quick, even though they wanted to put us through hell, we still wouldn't even want to put them through the court system. We wouldn't want to put our child through the court system. Look how it's scientifically proven that men love women more than women love men. It's scientifically
Yeah. So. Uh, far as that, like like I said, man, it's not even like like I said, man, it's more so the connection with my son. The reason why I'm bothered by it, like I don't like I'm good. Like even though I love her, like you know what I'm saying? I still love her, not in a romantic sense, but like that doesn't do anything to me where like it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like where like it's affecting my life or anything to where I have to stop loving her or whatever. That got nothing to do with that really got nothing to do with it. Because I don't feel hurt because I'm not with her. I don't feel hurt because we not with each other. So I don't need to tell myself to stop loving her. The trauma comes in with my son. You know what I mean? I can't tell myself to stop loving my son, so I don't feel hurt. But when I say I try to psych myself out, I try to psych myself out in a way, in the sense of I don't care anymore about not seeing him no more. I don't care about. I don't. I don't. I moved on from it. I know that I can have another kid and do things right, but it's certain traumatic things that happen in my life that really, really bothers me from not me being able to see him or just me being in his life and having hurt family in a way of telling him something while I'm telling him something and him not listening to me. So there's a lot of situations that I've been through and a lot of things that I've been through with me trying to be in his life and just situations where I was told I need to do, and when I fixed it and did it, because I was struggling at one point, and when I fixed it, that shit don't matter. It don't mean anything. So like, that shit weighs into my heart. You know what I'm saying? So like it just and just me being a family man at that, and me being a person that the reason why I had a kid because I felt alone in this world. I felt like nobody related to me. So I felt like, all right, cool. I want to have a son. I want to have my own DNA that can relate to me. I want to have someone that can be me. Like I want to duplicate myself. So like
Bless me.
that was like really one of the reasons why I had a kid. So now for that reason to be like, and it's like those reasons like that's not even like it's not even part of the thing no more. It's like that shit was stripped from me.
Yeah.
You know, so like and the way I see my son, when I saw my son being reborn, I saw myself, bro, being reborn. So I felt like you took me away from me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm connected spiritually different with my son. I see myself. I saw my when I look at my son every fucking time, I see my childhood, bro. I see myself. So when you strip that from me, dog, it's like you taking me away of myself, bro. You know what I mean? You
And
you 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 take away of what I was missing as a kid, and you know what I'm saying? You took away of me trying to change certain things and to redirect certain things and to correct certain things that went wrong with me as a kid. So when I see, I think that's why that shit impact me so much, bro. You feel me?
and like it's something that's probably gonna bother you, but you just got to learn how to cope with it. Like, and
And that's why I've been telling y'all through this whole interview. When the shit come, I just let it come. There ain't nothing I can do
that's
about
it.
it. I just let it come. I learned. I stopped putting. That's what I'm saying. I worn myself out. I done been through every emotional, suicide, homicidal, all type of like hospitalized because of this shit. And it came to the point where I just like it is what it is. It
It
ain't nothing
is.
I could do about it. But when these emotion comes, I just deal with it. You know what I mean? I don't deal with it how I used to deal with it, curse them out or making threats. I just deal with it in the sense of just take it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then event you but I want you to become instead of taking it, accepting it is a way to accept it without accepting the pain and the trauma that comes with it. You
I'm
understand?
not. I'm not. I'm not.
That
I'm not
that
accepting. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. It's not even about accepting the pain, bro. It's not even about that. You gonna feel what you gonna feel from it. It's about the storm. I just know when that comes. It's like when I'm going through a manic episode
right.
or through anything in life, bro. It's anything in life. It's just like when you know a storm, prepare yourself from that storm. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the weather people tell you a storm about to come, you prepare for that shit. It ain't nothing you can do about it to stop the storm from coming. But when it
It
comes, you let it come and you just let it come and you remain poised and stable and shit like that. And then when it passes by, you clean up. You clean up.
that's a
You
fact.
detox your area. You detox your surroundings. You put shit back into position. You fix things that was broken from that storm, and that's all I
Yeah,
can do.
the storm is definitely coming, but at the end of the day, once the storm when the storm come, you stand strong, you stand firm. You understand? It's gonna go away. It's gonna fly with the wind, like
That's
everything
what I'm
else.
saying.
Feel me? I understand what you're rapping about. Trust me. Like we on the same page, man. You understand what I'm rapping about?
Yeah.
And once you leave it with the wind, it's like it take two to tangle. You understand? So just let people just let the storm go by, because that's what the storm does. You understand? It's gonna fly with the wind, like everything else. But it's gonna moving forward for your benefits, for your health. Because this all boils down to health. Forget the relationship, forget the father. That's you can never forget that. But what I'm trying to say is now it's about health. And health comes within. If you can, We can't love nobody or take care of anybody if we're not healthy. So you see how strong you are. You in the ring, knocking niggas out, or whatever the case may be. You healthy. You're strong mentally, and that's what you done been through all the emotional, that you could ever go through. So now it's like it's nothing that could go. Even a tornado can't fuck with you. You feel me? That's how strong you are mentally. But you gotta really hold that. You gotta be strong mentally, and don't just say it. And like I'm not really be strong about that shit because I guarantee you, it's gonna happen. Whatever you want, your goals, whatever you want to happen, is gonna happen. It just takes time. The turtle. I'm telling you, the righteous things take longer for us. Sometimes we don't see it until the afterlife. But that's when you really get the full blessings. You understand? But God got something for you because He don't throw you down. But it's gonna be something bigger than money.
Yeah.
He ain't
Uh.
everything.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. This shit is deep. This shit is deep. It's definitely deep.
Money ain't everything, man. But Moodybagz, I definitely appreciate you pulling up in the building. Any last words you want to say for
Now,
me?
yeah. My you say that again?
I said anything you want to say to the people or to me or anything you want to say.
Well, yeah. My last word to the people was what I said before, as far as like living your truth. That's it. Living your truth. Living your truth. Speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Um, and be honest. That's it. Just be honest.
Absolutely. I want to tell the people stay blessed, stay righteous, stay positive, and stay healthy. Bags, I appreciate you. This was beyond an interview, man.
And always make sure whatever you do that your intentions are pure. Like even, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we could be doing something like we want to help somebody or do something. We might be doing it the wrong way or it might seem wrong to somebody. Just make sure whatever you're trying to do, your intentions is pure behind it. You know what I'm saying? As far
Yeah,
as if it got
yeah,
to do with
yeah.
helping somebody.
Intentions. Like even the interview, like the interview could be where people just think it's for a certain reason that we doing the interview, but it's no hidden agendas during this interview. But I gotta make sure that and letting me interview instead of having like in my head like damn, I'm just trying to get the views off of his lifestyle, over his trauma. That's not a good thing. You feel me? So I think it's always good to, like you said, do things with a pure heart and with good intentions because I really take everything. You understand? Because it fucked me up mentally. Like that shit, I'm like, oh shit. You feel me? You gave me something to think about. I might see this shit like 2 or 3 times and break down everything because this shit is powerful right here. This is what people need to be hearing.
Yeah, man, for sure. But this shit deep. Conversations like this go on forever. I like, the world is occupied right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are being entertained. That's why they got the entertainment world. So you can't stress over people. This is shit that people need to be listening to or whatever the case may be. But people are being entertained right now. You got entertainers out there. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of wicked shit. Being people minds are being distracted and stuff like that. And sometimes some people is in a certain type of lifestyle where And this is where your understanding got to come into play. Where like, all right, cool, I understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's too much going on in the world. You have a community of people like us. Then you got a community. There's groups of there's a community for everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, you just gotta find you know what I mean? It's a community for everybody, bro. So there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now, bro. So not everybody's gonna be tuned into some truth, and and me trying to save the world, help everybody, save the world, and this, that, third. I let go of that shit. I had to put that shit behind me too. Of you know what I'm saying? You can't change the world. You only can change. You only can change the people who's looking for change. That's it. The world ain't looking for change. Just certain individuals in the world are looking for change. So you only can change who's looking for it. You know what I mean? You can't force it upon people, bro.
The world don't want change. The world don't want no change.
Yeah, that's what I said. The world don't want change, but certain individuals want change. You know what I'm saying? So we never want to, you know what I'm saying? Exclude. You always want to pay attention to the people who want change. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's it. Just worry about the people who want it. Because when we say the world don't want change, he's not saying everybody in the world, but he's just saying like I guess the statistics, the higher percentage of the people. There's a higher percentage of people in the world who don't want change than the people who do want change. That's what he means by that. Word, bro. But it was definitely nice talking to you. You feel me? Your mic is on mute.
I appreciate you pulling up on the platform and letting us do this. I'm pretty sure a lot of people you know love this interview, and me it was beyond the interview. This was powerful. This was touching. I know this touched many people's homes and stuff like that. So keep doing what you do. Stay motivated. Stay up. Stay strong. You got my number. We're not too far away from each other. So stay in contact. And I'm just here to listen. If you need somebody to talk to, or if you want to pull up on the platform, and we could just rock the mic. Just think of your chest or distract your mind.
I
Keep
likewise,
your mind.
bro. Hit me, comment info. Continue to do what you do, man.
So yeah, that was a great interview. You understand what I'm saying? That was amazing. To me that was magic right there. That was beyond the interview, y'all. That was beyond the interview. For letting it be known. Steve O.C. came up. He gave him some valid points. And I salute him for not getting mad. And he's like, "You're right, Steve O." And each one teach one. We're here to learn from one another. Whether we want to take the advice or not is up to Moodybagz. But at the end of the day, it's like we can. If we didn't care, we wouldn't be up here for no 2 hours. It's beyond the interview because now we everybody's okay. You understand? And that's what it's really about. That's what content is really about. So I salute him for pulling up on the platform. I salute that pulled up and left the comment. Make sure y'all that thank y'all for liking, hitting that like button and stuff like that. I'm a little under the weather, but I couldn't have people waiting too long. A lot of people hitting me up. When you gonna do the interview with the boxer? And there y'all go. Even during school, during work, you still got to be there, whether you sick or not. So, I'm working right now, and I showed up. I'm a little under the weather, but I showed up. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Much love to everybody. I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world. Y'all was rocking with Eyez and Moodybagz. Let's go.
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Green Eyez.
I cannot stay on my pivot. I don't be needing no misses. I'ma go out and get it. If I start, I'ma finish. Getting checks like I'm up in the clinic. They all try to study my lyrics. You gotta be in it to win it. Stop talking and just listen. Made it home safe, so he pitching. I'll be making the greatest decisions. This car, man, they gotta be tinted. I swear I grew up in the trenches. I'ma go and teach him a lesson. I don't be asking for credit. He start shit, but then look for an exit. You gotta leave me alone. Sometimes I hate having a phone. Did shit all on my own. I'ma be on top of the throne. My ice cream, it ain't missing a cone. I gotta get out of my zone. I do a hit through a drone.
I think I be thinking too much. They all compare me to Pun. Get them smoked like the runs. I want to come over, but I think it's a setup. I think I'ma be single forever. Feeling down, but I'm keeping my head up. Day by day, I'ma get it together. Day by day, I'ma get it together. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute. Peace and blessings. Appreciate y'all.